I consider myself a multi-instrumentalist because I feature myself on all of the instruments that I play versus trying to play them all at one time. Instrument that I've always played, they always been my favorite. I love them all. Nobody told me I could just pick one. So that's how I got into playing. Everything I would see that I hear, I would really learn it.
What are some of the things that you have learned by going into the history of an instrument? Does it make you appreciate it more, or
between a guitar and a violin, you wouldn't play a guitar like you would play a violin, you know. There's two different instruments and they play two different distinct kind of parts. So therefore, that's why I like to learn what the instrument does. I mean, even when I play on keyboards, say for instance, if I'm going to play a part for French horn, I wouldn't do something that a trumpet would do or a sax would do. I would play actually long notes and nice background parts that a French horn would play.
So how old were you when you started, actually?
Well, what made me instruments is my brother used to get me in front of the TV, and like it would be a, you know, Count Basie or Duke Ellington, and he'd be like, look at that, see that's a sax player, look at that sax, oh man, that's bad, look at that bass player over there, that's the guy on the upright bass, see that, and the drummer, look at it, and I'll be looking at all these guys playing all these things, and it would be swinging, and I'd be like, and I was little, and he would, every time a band would come on TV, he would come and get me, and before he can point to it, oh, that's a sax, that's a trumpet, and I would have it down, and you know, and that's how I started learning how to. And then when I got older, you know, and I started getting more into R&B, you know, the Jackson 5 came out, and saw how the girls were screaming for the guys. So I'm like, yeah, I want some of that. You know, it's just a fun. I mean, if you gotta love it. I mean, you got to really be tight with performing. I mean, and it can be fun. It can be frustrating. You know, different things can go wrong. Technical problems. The mic can fall off the stand and you trip over a chord. You just got to keep going, you know.
You just got to keep going, right?
Yeah. No,
well, guess what? You get an opportunity to perform right now.
Oh, I get to trip over mic.
Don't drop the mic. Don't trip over the chord.
I won't do that.
But we would love to have you bless us with some of your original work.
I would love to. Okay. I'm going to step over here to all the instruments, and I'm going to watch. I don't want to trip over no microphone, so tell me if I'm going to trip. Please help me. Okay, I'm going to pull this over here. And we usually get things warmed up.
Sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. Sometimes I just wanna stay inside and pray and think about will evil change. Sometimes it's pleasant to see the black, red, and green, but still a difference to who we are. Sometimes I feel like God, like sunshine, blue skies. Life is like the weather from one day to another. Sometimes I feel like God, like rainy days, snow and ice. Sometimes I fight with myself. Sometimes I don't see no end to believe and have faith. Sometimes my heart just deceives me so bad. Things are so out of hand. These are really strange times. Sometimes I feel like God, like sunshine, blue skies. Now one way or the other, I wanna know the truth. Sometimes I feel like God, like rainy days, snow and ice.
Well, all those instruments blended very well together. It was a very smooth, nice sound.
Oh, thanks.
And I want to thank you for sharing with us. And we want to thank you very much, Ron Deezy, for coming and blessing us with your talent and letting us know from your perspective what it's like to be a performer, a writer, recording artist, producer, musical director, all of that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
It's a blessing.
Oh, man.